For 4.5 millennia, the Giza Plateau has stood as the ultimate symbol of human ambition. The Great Pyramid alone is a 6 million-ton mountain of limestone and granite, assembled in 20 years. When confronted with an achievement on this scale, the mind naturally searches for shortcuts. For centuries, onlookers attributed these structures to lost magic, to ancient aliens, or mythological gods. That aura of mystery is guarded by the Great Sphinx, a monolithic limestone lion with a human head, watching over the necropolis in stoic silence. The plateau's impact is found in the physical reality of what people actually managed to achieve. To understand how these monuments were constructed, we must look past the majestic exterior and examine the mechanisms buried deep within the stone and beneath the sand. The Great Pyramid is the result of a massive, highly coordinated human engine. To meet their 20-year deadline, the builders quarried, transported, and set one massive block every 2 to 3 minutes. Maintaining this relentless pace required a branching network of supply lines feeding the central site, bringing timber from Lebanon, copper from Sinai, and millions of rations. For thousands of years, the physical evidence of the people who ran this massive machine was hidden under the desert floor. Then, archaeologists unearthed Hayt el-Garab, a sprawling 17-acre ruin situated just a few hundred meters south of the Sphinx. This was the lost city of the pyramid builders, a purpose-built urban settlement packed with administrative buildings, bakeries, and barracks to house the craftsmen, managers, and laborers who powered the project. Giza remains a masterclass in human organization and urban planning. Just like the lost city, the physical form of the Great Sphinx has been repeatedly obscured by layers of earth and time. Around 1400 BC, Pharaoh Thutmose IV cleared away massive sand dunes to uncover the statue's paws, placing this granite marker, known as the Dream Stele, right between them to legitimize his rule. Today, researchers are trying to decipher these deep, vertical weathering patterns etched into the limestone walls of the Sphinx enclosure. A popular fringe theory claims these rounded fissures could only have been carved by heavy, prolonged rainstorms. Because Egypt's climate hasn't seen that kind of rain in millennia, they argue the Sphinx is thousands of years older than the pyramids. This geological cross-section reveals a terrestrial culprit. Subsurface groundwater, known as interflow, moves horizontally beneath the inclined rock, eventually seeping through the Sphinx enclosure walls. Microscopically, as this groundwater evaporates, it leaves salt crystals that expand inside the porous rock, causing it to flake and crumble. This explains why the chest and face of the Sphinx are largely free of those deep, vertical fissures. The seeping groundwater could not reach them. Invisible, subterranean geological forces explain the Sphinx's deepest anomalies, replacing the need for mythical rainstorms. While geologists look beneath the ground to explain the Sphinx, modern physicists are looking to the sky to scan the interior of the pyramids. This architectural cross-section of the Great Pyramid shows the Scan Pyramids project's use of cosmic muons, subatomic particles that naturally rain down from space. Unlike light, muons pass through solid stone. By placing detector plates at the base, physicists catch these particles after they pass through the rock, mapping the pyramid's density without moving a single stone. This map revealed a massive, unexplained void sitting directly above the Grand Gallery. A separate team using ground-penetrating radar recently detected localized, air-filled cavities hidden behind the polished eastern facade of Menkawer's pyramid. Even after 4.5 millennia, these seemingly solid mountains of stone reveal hidden internal structures to those with the right tools to look. The Giza Plateau remains a dynamic frontier of ongoing discovery. The ancient engineers who mapped out a massive urban settlement were pushing the absolute limits of their era's technology, just as modern physicists use cosmic rays to peer through solid rock today. These structures connect us across 4 millennia, mirroring a relentless drive to build and to understand. It is an ingenuity that has stood the test of time, watching over the desert while we continue to reach for the impossible.